What's going on, guys? HuckleberryCC here, bringing you my first ever series video. So today it's Huckleberry's Experiences. So let's get this stuff going with the topic of the day. So the topic for Huckleberry's Experiences today is depression. Now, depression in our society today is a huge topic because you hear about a lot of suicides that could have been prevented, but because the person was depressed and nobody understood why they never got the help because nobody ever told them to get the help. But it's pretty much like you need to, oh my god, it's like this is seriously the hardest topic to talk about because I've been through it myself. I'll tell you a little bit of my story. So I'm 17 years old. I'm the oldest of 4 kids, and my dad lost his job a few years ago. And because of him losing his job, of course the oldest has to lose all privileges of everything. So I quit hockey, I quit baseball, I quit football for an entire 2 years, and this was 7th and 8th grade. And my life never truly was ever the same after that. I started getting into a lot of fights with my parents, started to listen to Screamo, did some weed, which was probably not the greatest idea, but I partied hard pretty much. I tried to drown my sorrows with other things that could get me out of it, but it's like that probably wasn't the best route to choose, but it worked for me. So my 10th grade year last year was the year that I had my health class, and my teacher, we were inside the mental health, we were in the mental health unit, and my teacher was like, you guys, this is a big subject in today, depression. I know a few of you people in here are probably suffering from it, and all that good stuff, and it's not good. And he always said that if you ever need to talk to him, that he's here and he won't tell the supervisor or anything. So I made a meeting with him, and I played football for him. He was my coach that year. And he's like, so Joe, what do you want to talk to me about? Football, something? I was like, actually, coach, I think I'm depressed. And he said, list some of the symptoms that you're going through. And I said, I hate life, I've had suicidal thoughts, I don't get along with my parents, I do all this stuff, and I told him how to do drugs and everything. And he's like, that I should probably tell somebody. I was just like, but you said you wouldn't, you already promised. So I held him to his word, and he held his word. He held it. But so he talked to me about it, and he gave me some steps that I should do in order to help myself out. Well, the first step was to talk to my parents, which is what I did. Now, what happened was they sat me down. I sat them down. I told them that I'd been somewhat concerned, like somewhat considered depressed. And they looked at me and laughed and yelled at me and said, you're fucking bullshitting us. You aren't depressed. You have a good life. But it's like your parents, granted your parents love you and they think you know you completely. They truly don't. It's like they didn't know what was going through my head. My dad suffered through depression. My grandparents have suffered through depression, but they coped with it somehow. Me, I found a different way, a bad way. But you guys, truly, depression, you don't know what's going on in their head. Some people have suicidal thoughts, like I did. I had suicidal thoughts. Now, I'm glad I didn't take that route, because then I wouldn't be here today, and it would have been really bad. It's like you always think about what could happen if you do leave this world. But no, I'm glad I got the help. There's always a brighter road at the end of a bad struggle, as I always like to say. But depression is a very bad thing, and you can get help. If you do have it, you can get help. I suggest you get help, because life, to me, now is just 100% times greater. I do regret following the path that I did. I tell my parents every day that I love them. My dad finally told me he loved me in the past 7 years, which meant a lot to me. But seriously, you guys, there's a bright end at the end of each tunnel, So, number one, go get checked out by a doctor. No, here's some steps if you are depressed and you think you need help. 1, go talk to your parents. 2, go talk to a doctor. 3, go talk to the school counselor and a teacher that you trust. Or 4, you talk to all three of those people, because that's the best case scenario. Me, I never went to see a psychologist. I just went back and kept talking to my teacher, and he kind of became the guy that listened to me. But no, you guys, life is 10 times greater now. I enjoy every second of it. If you guys feel that you need to talk to me about what I had to go through within those years, feel free to message me, and we can do Xbox Live or Skype chat, you know. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, this little Huckleberry's experiences. This is going to be coming out mostly, hopefully, every Wednesday or Thursday. I hope you guys enjoyed that Moab and Infected on lockdown. So, hope you guys have a nice day. Peace.